You don't have a research topic problem, you have a research problem. Most postgrad students say, I have a research topic, but I do not know what my research problem is. And that's because no one shows you how to move from one to the other. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through this step by step. Not just in theory, not just vague advice, but a practical method that you can apply today. My name is Ratok Anamsa of All Things Academia, where we explore and explain all things in the academic world. If you are a student, a tutor, a lecturer, a researcher, or in any way part of academia, then please do click the subscribe button down below and the notification bell next to it, because you would love the content that I upload in this channel. In the previous video, we have clarified what a research problem is. A gap, a tension, an unresolved question, something that is missing in how we understand a particular issue. Now, the real question is, how do we abstract all of that from your research topic? But before I do that, I just want to take this time and shout out some of our long-standing channel members, Sihle Msweli, Sihle Mthembu, and Unyeka Ondiwijo. You guys are loved and appreciated. Let's begin with a very normal topic. For example, academic stress amongst honor students. That's not a bad topic, it's just not complete. And here's a mistake that students normally make. They jump right straight into writing the research problem from this topic. We are not doing this. Firstly, we are going to ask interrogating question, interrogating the topic itself. This is where the shift happens. So we're going to take the topic and then we're going to ask, what is unclear about this? Here we are basically looking for things that we do not fully understand yet. Next, we are going to ask, what is missing in the literature? So we are trying to find out whether this has been studied in this group, in this context, and in this way. Then we're also going to ask, what assumptions are being made? This is where we are trying to figure out if something has been taken for granted. Lastly, we're going to ask ourselves, where is the tension? So what are we trying to find out here is whether there are contradictions in the findings, or are there any policy expectations that don't really match the lived realities? Applying this to our example, academic stress among honor students, we can ask, has stress been studied generally? The answer is yes. Has it been studied specifically amongst first-generation honors students? Maybe not. Has it been studied in under-resourced institutions? Possibly limited. Do we understand how students interpret stress culturally? Maybe not clearly. Now we are getting somewhere. Now we are ready to start refining. Instead of academic stress among honors students, we can move to, while academic stress in higher education is widely documented, limited research examines how first-generation honors students in under-resourced institutions experience and interpret academic stress. Notice what just happened. We did not change the research topic dramatically. Instead, we narrowed it through population, context, and angle. The problem emerged from specificity, and that is the key principle. You don't invent the problem, you simply locate it. So here is the critical test to ensure that your research problem is not just descriptive. You need to ask yourself, if I remove the however sentence, will anything feel unresolved? For example, academic stress exists amongst honor students. That's descriptive. But if you add, however, little is known about how first-generation students in under-resourced institutions interpret and navigate the stress. Now we have tension. Without tension, we have a research topic. With tension, we have a research problem. Here is the exact practical method that you can follow to develop your research problem. Now, if you are a member of this channel in the advanced academic tier, you do not need to pause this video or do these steps here, because there is a research problem builder in your portal that you can download and use to build a clear and strong research problem. If you want to know how to join the membership of the channel so you can get these tools, it is easy. You just click the join button next to your subscribe button and then choose advanced academic in the options. If you are a smart scholar, you might consider upgrading to advanced academic if you don't just want exclusive video and membership badges, but you also want these tools and resources that are uploaded in the advanced academic portal. But now, for all my academic besties who are subscribers of this channel and not part of the membership yet, what you need to do is step 1, write your research topic clearly. Here you don't have to be dramatic or exaggerate, just keep it simple. Step 2 is to write what we already know, 1 or 2 sentences tops. Step 3, identify what is missing. Here you can use phrases like limited research, little attention has been given to, insufficient understanding of, conflicting findings exist regarding. Step 4 is to explain why that gap matters, academically or socially. When you put all of this together, you get a sentence like, although X is known, Y remains unexplored, which limits our understanding of Z. This is a simple research problem structure. Before I end this video, I just want to give you common mistakes when doing this. Just before I do that, can you please give this video a like by clicking the thumbs up button because you have enjoyed this video? How do I know that? Because you have stayed till this point. And by giving this video a thumbs up, you're going to help YouTube to push it out to many other students like you who needs this information. And it will really warm my heart. The first mistake is making the gap dramatic. You don't need to over-exaggerate at this stage. The second mistake is making the gap too obvious. If everyone already agrees, then it's not really a problem. The third mistake is turning the method into a problem. I want to do interviews is not a research problem. The fourth mistake is making it too broad again. If your gap includes 5 different issues, you need to refine it. You can pause this video and do the following. Write your topic, write 1 sentence starting with, although research has examined, fill in the gap. Complete it with, there remains limited understanding of, fill in the blank. If you can complete that sentence clearly, then you are on the right track. And if you can't, then your research problem needs refinement. Once your problem is clearer, then your research questions become obvious, your literature review becomes purposeful, and your proposal gains structure. The video that is appearing on your screen right now will show you how to turn your research problem into strong and clear research questions. So what are you waiting for? Click on that video and I will see you there in a few seconds as I project to you love and grace in a way of 2 Corinthians 13 verse 14.